All right, welcome into the stream. It's Power Hour. I'm a lot more awake than I was before. I'm going to go ahead and just pull up the charts so we can all look at them and, hopefully make some money. So bear with me. We've been selling off a good amount today. It's a pretty nice day. Volatility's been there. Can't complain. We're coming up on it, another potential sell, but I mean, right now we're at some pretty serious resistance with the 5-day moving average on both the Qs and the SP 500. So really depends, but I'm not going to be taking a short right here. I already shorted here and, up here. And then earlier this morning on the morning stream, I was able to pull out some pretty good profit. Made $620 across 3 accounts, across 4 accounts. Pretty pleased with that. So not looking to give too much of it back or any at all unless there's a really good setup. And if I want a really good setup, I'm going to look at us blowing past the existing low of day and that becoming resistance for me to ultimately really want to take a short. Right now, we're coming down here. We're chopping at the moving average. Doesn't look great. That's my perspective on this. Yeah. So hopefully we get something here to play with in Power Hour. If you're joining for the first time, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We like to make money. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Drop a comment if you're interested. Or if you're curious about my my trading strategy, because it's not necessarily too difficult to talk about. I think a lot of people might think it's weird, but yeah, if you're interested, let me know. Or hell, if you even are having a good day trading today, let me know. The strategy is make money, simply put. JK Zucchini. It's identifying the buying and selling algorithms that move the market. Like this algo has been bringing us down since yesterday. It's about to break right now, but I don't necessarily know if I want to take it just because I know that there's a lot of resistance here. We know that the low of day is here. We know that people trying to bottom pick got in here. We don't know how many buyers bought here. And we also have the moving averages. Now, we could just completely blow past this and start moving lower again. That would be great. That would give me a better area to get in, either short or long, moving forward in Power Hour. Because if we drop, another 100 points, then maybe in Power Hour we can look for a safety play where excuse me, where we decide to move back to the moving average for the end of the day, right? We've transacted so much volume in this area that there's a high likelihood that we stay here, or if we do drop, we eventually go back to it, right? Just simply put, that's what I think the play is today. See, we are dropping a little bit, but it's nothing too substantial. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the volume profile. I really do hate how Topstep has the volume profile, but it is what it is. Yep. See, look, all the volume's been transacted right here. We've tried to break higher a few times, but we just haven't had the strength to do it. We'll see what happens. Everybody having a good day so far? Good start to the year so far. This is the second official trading day of the year. Hopefully everything looks good for you, at least. There we go. We're starting to move away from it. That's a nice little bit of movement. I do want to see us just move away really strongly if we're going to short some more. Almost 1.6% on the day on the Nasdaq. S&Ps are down only 1%. So realistically, I want to see us blow past this. I want to see us trade down to maybe 350 or lower, and then in the final 30 minutes of the day, it would be amazing if we just moved back to this volume point of control. There's a lot of support and resistance here. There's a lot of volume here. That is where I think we can move later on today. If not, we might just chop here. It's not going to be surprising. Good way to, screw over the options players. Yep. Welcome in. Got a few people in here. It's good to have you. Right now we're just hanging out, waiting to see what's going to happen. I mean, it's been a pretty clear-cut day. Prices moved down in these channels very consistently. It's given a lot of opportunity for trades. If you're new to the strategy, let me know and I can explain more of it. But yeah, no, it's a pretty simple thing. I mean, also we're under view up, so it doesn't hurt to just have the, hey, while we're under view up, I might as well be short strategy playing too. Definitely doesn't hurt. I don't think it's a super great strategy, but keep it simple, right? Keep it simple. Stupid is what they say. And I've been pretty stupid my whole life, so I mean, look at me. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm a pretty stupid person. Just kidding. No, I know exactly what I'm doing at all times. Totally in control. Yep. If you're just joining also, just so we know, across 4 accounts, we're up almost $620 per account. So it's a pretty decent day. On the 50K combines, not bad. Cat orange whistling. Oh, sorry. I'm reading that in OBS. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, yeah. That's the orange cat whistling. It's a cute cat. Zucchini, how's it been? How's it been today? Hopefully you had a good trading day the rest of the day. This morning session was a pretty nice one. We got a really nice sell-off right here as a continuation from yesterday's play, right, where we tapped up against it 3 times and then finally broke, giving us that nice initial sell-off. So hopefully you did pretty well. But yeah, no, we're just chopping down here. Let me see if I can pull up my other chart on TradingView just so I can reference that here for everyone to see. There, everybody can see that. Hopefully, let me just adjust this a little bit so it's easier for everyone to see. Yeah, oof. Hey man, we've all been there, Zucchini. We're not always going to be the strongest, but there's always tomorrow. There's always another day. There we go. I feel like that's pretty decent. So as you can see right here on the SP500, we're pushing right up on that moving average, right? So right here, that's the 5-day moving average. We started the day up at the 20-day moving average, and right here, it's a lot of resistance. We bounced off of it multiple times, and it's just not moving lower. And if we look at the Qs, likewise, same thing. We have this 20-day moving average right here. Point of control is above us, and yeah, I mean, we close that gap. There's room to the downside if we break away from here, but we need to take the low of day, and we haven't done that yet. But yeah, Just patience. Patience is the name of the game. You just got to make some money. Zucchini. How bad was it? Did you, there we go. Starting to breaking, we might break the low of day right now, which would be cool. I'd like that. I'd like to potentially look for a short here soon, but again, I really want to see us move away from here. If we can move away, come back and retest from below and fail again, then yes, I will really seriously start thinking about taking a short again. But yeah, no, it hasn't been the straightest forward trend day, but it's basically a trend day, right? We're just moving lower steadily, and the trend is your friend. Don't ever really try and call the reversal ahead of time. Just blew up a count. Fun times. Hey, I've done that plenty of times. You know, that's what these accounts are for. It's better to blow them up than to lose your actual capital in the market. You don't want to be blowing up your account often, but you don't really want to have lost, depending on the account size, between $4,000 and $2,000, right? So here we go. Broke the low of day, moving lower. Go ahead and check back on TradingView and see what the SPY looks like, or the SP 500. Yep, we are definitely starting to move away, which is very nice. So, the play in Power Hour, what do we think it's going to be? I think it might be a long. But it really depends on how strongly we move away from this, right? We do have another little gap to the downside over here. Do have a downside gap, could be cool, but potentially we could have a long later. Yep, just a waiting game. Gotta find the best setup. This wasn't terrible right here. Right, you see, we consistently kept pushing down with the same channel. Broke it again. Now we're moving lower. I'm curious what we're gonna do here. Price has moved lower. Broke the low of day. Obviously, this channel keeps forming. If we're gonna move leg down another time, we're gonna want to see something similar where we go ahead and move up, retest this zone, and then come back. Right? That's what I want to see to go short. I want to see us go, and it's not necessarily going to happen. We're going to have to see price start doing it, and then we can move our channel to the correct area. But I want to see it come up and then come down. But here is generally going to be the best place to enter for a short. As we're testing that, now we might blow past it. Could happen. Happens all the time. But your risk reward is much better, right? So let's go ahead and visualize that. Make this the short position. All right, if price does move up here, we can keep our risk a lot tighter. Well, seemingly a lot tighter. That's why you should be trading micros on a day where the VIX is outside, or when the VIX is moving as strongly as it has been today. You take this trade, right? Say it's somewhere in this vicinity. We take it right at that support level or resistance level. Keep it tight. 9 points of risk to, potentially moving another leg down. That's what we should be looking for. But yeah, simple stuff. It's like watching paint dry, guys. Welcome into the stream, folks. Go ahead and drop a like. Even if you take off, it doesn't hurt. It's good for me for sure. Just slowly moving down. Like to put on a trade, at least for the entertainment purpose, or the purpose of entertainment, but we'll see. We'll see. Where does everybody think price is going to go? Up or down? I think the odds should be over 50% up, but we'll see. Come on. Just boring, boring, boring. I think we might get a move at 230. But maybe not. You've been wrong all day. Hey, sometimes being wrong feels so right. There we go. A little sell. We are finding some, I don't know, legs here is what some people say. It's starting to stand up. I mean, it could just leg down again right now, though. So We'll see what happens. See if there's some type of tapering that's forming here. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. There's something here. Looks like there could be, at the very least, something here. And if there is, you know, we want to utilize that to our benefit later on, so we can make some money. Because if you can't tell, that's the name of the channel. Bear Makes Money, and I like making money. I'm not necessarily bearish. Bear is my name, in case anyone was wondering. Come on, let's see. Let's see. I think at minimum, if we're gonna move higher, we would want to see maybe something like this get taken out. Right, we swing up, reclaim the 5-day. I don't know. I don't think a long is the play. It's definitely a short, obviously. I mean, we've been trending down. We've been trending down for quite a while, making a lot of money down the way, but we'll see. There we go. Nice little push down. Yep. So same algorithm that's been bringing us down this whole time. Broke once again right here and gave us another, you know, 10-point trade at minimum. Up here it was a now 50-point trade essentially. So charting these trend line algorithms, buying and selling, etc., is super beneficial. Hopefully you guys learned something from it. Or don't, if you don't want to. You know, go ahead and leave the stream. No, stay here, please. Let's watch price run away from us. I only want to take the best trades. If I don't take a good trade, then I'm going to be extremely upset at myself. So if that's boring, I'm sorry. So where do we think price can go to right now? Right, the next logical level, or the next major level that I know of, or that I charted, is down here at 250. I don't think we'll get to 250 today. I mean, we could. It's 100 points. But I don't think it's likely. I don't think there's anything here. I'm just forcing something that I don't necessarily see. And that's not just, it's not a great idea. All right, we are definitely starting to come to an area that I would really want to think about getting long. Why? It's the contrarian in me. Uh, here we go. Starting to like some of this. I like this area for a bounce. It's a risky bounce, but I like it. I'll go ahead and take it. I'll have my stop at the low of day, and my target is essentially up here. It'd be hilarious if I just got that swept right now. It would suck. Definitely a counter trend trade. It's not like ideal. Well, it's not working in my favor. But that's fine. Sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Another leg down, and I'm going to get stopped. Yeah, no. Why did I take the counter trend trade? I still think it's long from here. I'll try it one more time. A lot of people getting long down here. It's almost time for the final 30 minutes. This area needs to hold, otherwise, yeah, it's just not even a worthwhile trade. I mean, it's super counter trend, so, you know, it's not great to begin with. But I want to see it firm up here. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right? Keep seeing people try and short this area. People have to be pretty short already. There needs to be some type of like covering as we move into this end of day portion. It is a risky trade. I guess all trades are technically risky. So we'll see what happens. There we go. Nice little pop at 230. Not enough to necessarily get me to positive territory. Might be in this trade for a hot minute. Yeah, we see we have all this area over here where we rejected moving lower. We're going to have to hold this area in order to really make this trade worthwhile for me. But it's questionable at best. Need to break out of this channel for the thesis, the long thesis to prove or start to firm up. Right now, it's just not a great trade. But like, we haven't really built any like liquidity to move up or to move down. So that's what I'm kind of banking on. Like, it keeps moving slowly down. I'm not really going to add to this position quite yet, but I want to see it push higher, break out of this area, maybe build something for us to take a trade off of. Or to take the trade off at. We might just trail down the rest of the day. Yep, I'm gonna have to get out. Unless that's the little last dump before we move higher. As I'm just convincing myself of the authenticity or the worthiness of this trade. It's just not making much sense. I'm about to get out. Unless we just turn around here. We need to... Yeah. Yeah, that's not great. And I'm out. Negative $12 on the day. Yes, oof. Yeah, might as well just cry about what happened. Unless it turns around right now and I just go super, super long. Should I go short? Should I go short, Zucchini? Yeah, that makes sense. Laughed him. Let's fix my trend line here. I like the purple one potentially getting hit, right? I just get myself in trouble by getting in 10 micros as it bounces right here. No. Let's see. We're down 2% on the day. We're coming into the final few minutes of the day, and I tried to get in there. I should scale out of this really quickly, or just get out and get flat. I didn't like that. I really do think we could turn around at some point. Here's as good a point as any to try the long. Back up to the low of day. This price just falls out of bed. We close on our lows. Yes, double down. You know the drill. Okay. If there's going to be a play, I'll wait a few more minutes to see what's going to happen, but right now we're just selling off, and I've erased the majority or all of today's gains, and I'm slightly negative. So either I end the day here or there's something set up that I can take. But I want to see a reason for that to happen. I need to at least leave this this channel. Price needs to leave the channel for me to go long. I'll just wait. Could have held that. But you know what? Whatever. Maybe if we move back to the top of this channel, we can get one more dump. But I mean, it's way too close to the end of the day to even like think about something like that. I do want to take that long that I've been looking for all day. And what better place to do it where everybody can watch me implode and just get tilty, right? There's a short, the long I wanted to take is just going. That's so annoying. All right, I'm in that one finally. And it's just gonna bounce off of this, huh? I want to see it push back up here. I think it could, but it might not. Right. You know how it is, Zucchini. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Just got in a little too early, so about a half, basically break even. Cool. Now let's just wait and try and get back what we lost. Watch it just rip all the shorts faces off. This is the perfect. Yep. Oh, there we go. Feels so good to be vindicated. See how far it can go though. Like, I think the more people that are getting their stops run, yep. 100 ticks. Yeah. There we go. All these stops are getting run. People are having to buy to get long, or technically get long. Just watch it pump. Might take one off here. I'm officially green. Yeah, I honestly think we could move all the way back to that 20-day moving average. But we could also just reverse. Oh, I just saw that, Zucchini. You made $1,922 on your practice account. Man, if only that hadn't been your practice account, right? Ugh. So we're pushing up. I might take another one off. Cool. I'll just let these run. Move my stop to here. I'll just trail that as we move up to close. It'd be really, really cool if we do hit, the prior low of day at the very least. What's that, Zucchini? You think we're running out of gas? Just think of how many people are trying to get short right now, though. They're like, oh, it's a downtrend. And these candles, we just moved up so quickly, it has to turn around. And they're probably getting short right now, and all it'll take is one little burst to, disprove the thesis and screw them over. Oh, it's going to pump? Is that what you're saying? I hope it does. It sells off, it's fine. I'll still lock in about $130 profit on the day. It's not the end of the world. What does the tilt on Topstep say? It says majority of people are short. I mean long. Sorry, that didn't confirm anything. They are long, so that's good. Good for them. They're long like me. They're long from an average price of 507 though. Okay, I don't think this is updated in a while, to be completely honest. Because if there's long from up there, they're absolutely getting destroyed right now. Cool. Stopped. But do I get long again? Real questions. I mean, if we break this blue, that's obviously a short. Maybe it's not so obvious, but I'll try a short if we break that. And then I don't really know about where a long could realistically be taken. We tried our shot at the long. I mean, it could still just break out up here and move higher. About everybody that was long. Everybody that wanted to be long there. I wanted to be long there, but at least I locked some profit. Yesterday we kind of did something, or a few days ago we did something similar where we came down, looked like we were going to break lower, and we didn't. This could be a good place to go long. Yeah, I'm going to try the long. Out of half. And I'll just still try and target that low of day. Scale out of some as needed. Where things start to get a little risky or slippery, just because it's the end of the day. Start getting all these imbalances coming in. As those zero DTE start to expire, fluctuate in price. So you could see things jump around. It would really be nice if we squeezed, though. The squeeze would be really cool. Seen it happen a lot, and today would be a nice for the stream. A squeeze would be totes. Go ahead and take one off. I don't like take the risk out on this one. Just keep it little trade. That's 10 minutes of the day coming up. I'll take one off there. It looks like it wants to squeeze. I'm not gonna lose too much on this. I'll lose like just 50 cents, right? It's funny. I'll probably get stopped on that, but it's not bad. Very nice of price not to stop me out. Got less than a minute on this before the final 10 minutes start. I'm going to exit this and look for a better place to enter if we try and sweep low. If we sweep low, I'm going to go ahead and enter. Could just break out here, but I want to see just a quick little boop and go. I do think long is where it's at. I think something like this right here. That's where I would try and get long again. But obviously, we probably won't get that. I just see a really big red candle, and that's what I'll get in on for a long. It's really big, really mean, and I'll get really long. Come on. Just want to see us take out below that previous candle, and that's something I would think about getting long on very strongly too. Come on, just sweep it. Sweep that candle for me. Not super happy about that. Okay, I'm long. Get out of half really quickly. All right, now it's just this last little bit, and we'll see if we either break or move higher. I would like us to move higher, right? 2,500 on your practice account. Good job, Zucchini or Zucchini? Zucchini. There we go. Very nice. Let's go. Took off one. Took off another one. All right, I just have two now. Not bad. Not bad for, you know, kind of screwing the pooch earlier today, or, you know, what, 20 minutes ago. This is exactly what I wanted to see earlier here, but I had to wait for this channel to break. Yeah, no, counter trend's not always the safest trade. Gotta have a reason to do it. All right, I just have one left. We'll see what happens with this. I'm not gonna let it go against me. I'll only make money on this, but I honestly think we could move all the way up here. Squeeze, be super cool. Low hanging fruit is five-day moving average. Those good trading habits in practice does eventually translate to better trading in my experience. Totally, yeah. If you practice, if you trade well in practice, then you will 100% trade better in reality. If you're taking terrible trades in your practice account just because you want to see what's going to happen, that's also going to translate to your real trading. So don't take terrible trades in practice either, just for the hell of it. Definitely take the best trades you can in practice. Final 5 minutes. Can we make it all the way up there? It's another 30 points if we get there. 35 points would be super nice. Let me check Trading View. Trading View, we're getting pretty close to the moving average. Likewise on the SP500. Got to start thinking about taking this off soon. But maybe we just let it run until the end of the day. It's not going to hurt anything if I get stopped out. Yeah, I'll just leave it on until 3, unless it stops me out before then. Hopefully everybody had a good day today. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity today. Had all this fun stuff. I really, really absolutely despise how Topstep X has its volume profile. Like, if there was just a easier way to use it. Yeah. No trading on Thursday for Jimmy Carter. Sad day. He was 100 though, so I mean, how much longer could he go? I mean, if I were 100, I would definitely want to go much further, unless my body was absolutely like crashing. If I were this age, or this, like, if I had this body at 100, I would definitely want to keep going. I don't know. Some of those pictures of him at 100, he looked pretty old. Got 2 minutes until close officially. Can we make it to that previous low? 500 up and 100 down. How do you do that? Let me see. Not sure how you do that. Not against doing it. Man, this just does not want to go up. I think a lot of people are probably thinking that it could go up, and so it's probably not going to do it. At least until 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock yesterday, we did start to squeeze a little bit, but that was after all the option markets closed. Row size 500. I like that. Value area 100. It's interesting. It definitely paints a nicer picture. Like you can see quite well the volume shelves and the valleys here really nicely. All right, market is closed. I'm going to close this trade out. Made pretty good, did pretty well. 570 across 4 accounts. Not going to complain about that. Yeah, awesome sauce. Well, I think that's about it for today. Thanks for tuning in, LAFTA. Hopefully we see you again soon. Zucchini Spiral, it's always a pleasure. And yeah, be back on tomorrow morning and again tomorrow afternoon for Power Hour. So if you guys have time, drop by and we'll hang out. Later.